Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Stacey. It has been quite a while since I filmed a video. February was really busy for me. The job that I do is seasonal. I work with scholarship stuff. That job started back up this month. I have been reading because I still read a lot at nighttime, but I haven't had the time to film and edit and the whole thing. Also, I am getting ready to go on a trip. I'm going to Texas to visit a dear friend of mine, and I'm going to be gone for about a week. And so I think my February wrap-up is going to go up quite late in March, but it is what it is. Anyway, I did get to a library today. I went to a different library than I normally go to, and I checked out their mystery section because I'm very much looking forward to March Mystery Madness. I do love a good mystery, so yeah, March is going to be pretty much all mysteries for me. Except for one book that I will be reading with Holly, and that is not a mystery. But everything else will be mysteries. So first I'm going to mention a few books that I got from my library. I got on the Libby app on my Kindle. I wanted to have a bunch of books on here for my trip because I'm absolutely not lugging around physical books with me. I will be taking my Kindle, and look, I got it all ready for March Mystery Madness. All right, the first one I'm going to show you is Murder Past Due by Miranda James. I actually own this book in a physical copy. I got it at like a used bookstore or something, but I wanted to get it on my Kindle because it's so much easier to travel with. This one is a cozy mystery. It's called A Cat in the Stacks Mystery, and this is the first book of the series. These books take place in Mississippi, I believe, and they have to do with a gentleman who owns a bookstore, and he has a big Maine Coon cat. I love Maine Coon cats. I have several friends who have them, and they are just the cutest things ever. So yeah, I really love when there are cats in my mysteries because I am a cat person. So yeah, I am looking forward to this one. I got this one from the library. It's called Stranger Diaries by Ellie Griffiths. I don't remember what this one was about. This one I think though is more thriller-ish than mystery maybe, and it's contemporary. And I've never read anything from this author before, so I thought I would give it a try. She has a lot of books, but I must have picked this up because it sounded good to me at the time. I got a large stack of books for March Mystery Madness because I'm not sure if I will DNF any of them. So if this one has things in it that I'm not liking, I will stop reading this one and pick up something else. But if you've heard of this or heard of this author, let me know if you have any thoughts about it. I also downloaded Elementary She Read by Vicki Delany. This is book 1 in the Sherlock Holmes Bookshop mystery series. I have already read, I think it was book 7 or 8 in this series. I didn't realize it was that far ahead in the series when I read it, but I understood it and I really liked it. And I've been wanting to start at the beginning of the series for a long time. This one, I love the setting of this and I love the characters. This series has to do with a British woman whose old uncle owns a Sherlock Holmes themed bookstore in Cape Cod, and she moves from England and moves in with her uncle and buys half of the bookstore. And also they own a tea shop that is connected to the bookstore, and the tea shop is also Sherlock Holmes themed, and the tea shop owner is her best friend. And she is someone who really is observant and notices a lot of things that other people don't notice. So when mysteries happen around her, she really gets involved with solving the cases. This one also has a cat in it. I don't know if you can see it on this cover very well, but the cat's name is Moriarty. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to starting back at the beginning of this series. Okay, those are the books that I got on my Kindle. Let's get into the books that I picked up at the library today. I got this one. This is also a Cat in the Stacks mystery. So the one I showed you on the Kindle is book 1. And I am not sure what order these go in, what number this is. I don't see it on here, but this is called The Silence of the Library by Miranda James. Again, it has the Maine Coon cat on the cover. And this one takes place in the same bookshop in Mississippi, and it takes place during National Library Week. So that sounds pretty exciting. A mystery in a bookshop during National Library Week with a cat, a fat cat, sounds really fun to me. All right, I got another cat cozy mystery here. This is called Murder in the Margins. This one is about an American author who has writer's block, and she gets offered a job at a bookstore in England somewhere. So she takes it thinking that being surrounded by books all the time will help her with her writing issues. And while she's there, a local author is found dead, and apparently she helps solve the mystery, because that's how cozy mysteries work. All right, guys, one more cat cozy mystery. I could not help myself. I kind of just picked up all the cat ones I saw. This one is called Dead as a Doorknocker by Diane Kelly. This is the first of the series, and it's from a house flipper mystery series. I really liked the concept of this one because I'm really interested in redoing houses, stuff like that, because I'm doing a lot of the work on our Tennessee property, and I like watching those shows, house flipping shows. But this one is about a woman who does house flipping, and she buys this house, and her cat discovers a body in the garden. So they have to figure out what the story is with that. All right, I've got a romantic suspense here. This is Christian romantic suspense. Oh, and I forgot to mention, our Christian book club is reading, I should have looked this up. I'll put the picture. We're reading this other Irene Hannon romantic suspense book. That's what we're reading this month, which is perfect for March Mystery Madness, because I believe there's always a mystery in suspense books. Is that the case? I don't read a whole lot of things that are labeled romantic suspense, so I'm not entirely sure. But the group said it is mystery, so we're reading that. I don't have it yet. I'm gonna get it on my Kindle. This one is called Buried Secrets, and it's from the Men of Valor series. This one says, after years as a Chicago homicide detective, Lisa Grant is ready for a kinder, gentler life of a small town police chief, but the discovery of a human skeleton by a construction crew at the edge of town taxes department resources. Bring in ex-Navy SEAL Mac McGregor, the detective sent by the county to assist on the case. There's more there, but you get the gist. I really liked the cover of this one. I thought it looked pretty cool. I love green, and that's really what drew me in. That might not be the best reason to pick up a book, but it's enough for me. This next one is called A Knife in the Fog by Bradley Harper, and this book is a historical mystery book, and it takes place during the time of Jack the Ripper. And the police go to Arthur Conan Doyle to have him consult on the case of Jack the Ripper. So I thought that was a really interesting spin on Sherlock kind of stuff. Also, the Professor Joseph Bell is in this book, and that was Doyle's inspiration for Sherlock Holmes. I don't think I've read anything with that guy in particular in it, so I thought this sounded pretty cool for a Sherlock fan like me. This next one is called Murder in Tuscany by Christobel Kent. Christobel Kent? How do you say that? I don't know. This cover isn't the easiest to see. It's very shiny. I picked this one up because I still needed a book for Italy for the Around the World in 80 Days Readathon, and this one takes place it said it's a closed room mystery that takes place in a castle in Tuscany. So, say no more. This works on so many levels for me. I hope it's good. This is Midnight at the Bright Ideas Bookstore by Matthew Sullivan. I've never heard of this, but I liked the cover, and it takes place in a bookstore. This has to do with someone commits suicide in a bookstore, and the owner of the bookstore, I think she inherits whatever little bit of worldly possessions that person had, and then it leads her to think that there's more to this suicide than she thought. I think that's what the story's about. But again, I don't know anything about this author or this book. It might not be something that I want to read. We'll see. And the last one is another Mary Russell Sherlock story from Laurie R. King. I picked this one up because in this story they go to Japan and there's some sort of mystery that happens in Japan. I think I read the word espionage on the first cover, but I needed a book for Japan for the Around the World 80 Days, and I really do like the Mary Russell books. I'm currently working on my third one right now, which takes place in India, which I'm using for the prompt for that readathon. So the Mary Russell books work for a lot of the countries. So if you're looking for a mystery to work for next month and you're trying to finish up Around the World in 80 Days, check out the Mary Russell books because they go all over the place. Anyway, let me know if you guys are participating in March Mystery Madness, and if you have a favorite mystery writer, let me know that down below. I get really stuck on Sherlock stories a lot, just Sherlock in general, or stories about Sherlock written by other authors. That seems to be my go-to, and it would be nice if I could like broaden my horizons a little bit. So yeah, if you have any favorites, let me know those. Hope you guys have a great March, and I will see you as soon as I can. Bye.